What's going on, YouTube guys and gals? So this is my second chunk to this video. It's actually the next day. I didn't have time to get this done yesterday. I just had too much stuff to do, but today I have the whole day, and shouldn't even take me the whole day. I should have some quick dry epoxy over there, and so I put the handle scales on, it'll be pretty fast. And I got this neat little machine here called the Shopsmith. It does like a million different things all at once. It's pretty cool. I kind of wish it had a little more power though. When I do the bandsaw, it slows down quite a bit, which when I make the knife handles, yeah, I'll probably put a video in there so you can see it. But right now, I have a piece of stainless steel, and this is on my phone, so I don't have the ability to really move it around that easy and hold it at the same time. So if my angles look clunky, I apologize. So here's my piece of stainless steel right here with a design cut in it. It's going to be this shape. It's like another YouTuber has a video of him making one of these, and it's he calls it a Kiridashi, and it's a Japanese utility knife. And I love the design. So I'm not getting paid for the knife. That's going to be a gift, so I'm not trying to steal anybody's ideas here, but I really like the design, so I want to make one just like that. And I have two drawn up in this piece of stainless, just in case one goes awry. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut these out, and then I'll clean them up on the bandsaw or belt saw, and I'll put the bevel on the blade, and then I will cut out the handles and glue them on, and that'll be almost done. And once they're dry, which will probably be a couple hours, I'll sand everything up, put a coat of BLO or some Minwax on it or whatever, just to shine her up a little bit. I like the natural wood grain look, but we'll see what I go with, who knows. But yeah, it should be a pretty fast video. Hopefully you enjoy it. That's the whole point of this, right? I don't have a tripod or anything, so I'm gonna have to just like blip in and out little cuts so that you can see what I'm currently doing. But first thing I'll be using is this little guy. It's a angle grinder. They're dangerous and fun, and who doesn't like that, right? But yeah, we'll get to cutting this out, and then once it's cut, I'll show you, or maybe I'll see if I can do cutting with one hand and videoing with the other. We'll find out. All right, be back in a second. All right, guys, I didn't have enough skill to videotape and cut at the same time, but as you see here, all I have left is, it's gonna be hot, just to grind down this little part right here, and we'll be ready to go. We can start putting the bevel on it and whatnot. Pretty excited. Now that I have all the right tools for the job, it should be pretty cool. Torque would be nice. Alright, so this belt decided to delaminate, which is super nice, right in the middle of my project. But we got a nice little bevel going on so far. You can totally see that, right? Yeah. I got quite a bit more to go through. It's only going to be beveled on one edge. The other edge will be flat, so you can, mark wood and stuff you're right up against, so you can make a line and it'll be right up against what you're trying to mark. So only one edge needs to be beveled, which is easier for me. However, I don't have a whole lot of faith in these belts anymore since I've broken two of them today. unidirectional. It goes this way. I gotta take this whole thing apart. Not the whole thing, but you have to take this off in order to put the belts on and take them off. So that's gonna be super fun. Round 3, I suppose, right? Alright. New belt is on. We will be finished with this knife in like the next hour. Well, at least beveling, like, you know, the scales and stuff that I have to cut out of the wood and whatever, that's gonna take a minute. Anytime now. Update. I was so close to done, and then all of a sudden, oh god, fucking belts. I have 3 left. I'm not sold, so no. 2. Here we go again. On a lighter note, though, the bevel is almost done. It's not quite perfect, but it'll end up cutting things, right? Alright, I gotta take this thing back apart. Hopefully, hopefully this one lasts till the end. I literally have like 5 minutes left on this thing, and it'll be sharp enough to shave with. Well, I'm going to take it to some other grits just to make it nice and smooth, but yeah, she'll be sharp enough to shave with when I'm done. So again, I guess bye for now. I really wish that I could tape me doing more of this stuff, because it's intriguing, it's nice to watch, it's fun, but as of right now, I'm using my phone, so no tripod, like I said. But again, I'll pop in and show you updates, and then trying to think of maybe while I'm clamping it up, I'll set the phone down, you can watch that or whatever. But got the new belt on again, so that's 4 of them. I took a break to go get some water. It's important to stay hydrated at all times. Oh, yeah. I know not everybody will agree with me on this, but I live in the country and have well water, and it's just the most amazing thing ever. I always go, I work out in the city, obviously. I guess it's not obvious. There's bars in the middle of the country too. Anyways, every time I drink water out there, I'm just like, God, it tastes like pools. I don't know. Not my thing, but we have some delicious well water here. It's very almost sweet. It's good. So this is the game plan. I have a couple more minutes of beveling to do on this one. Hopefully it goes by without blowing another belt off, but I'm very close. I mean, it's almost, there's like it's a millimeter, maybe a mil and a half. It'll be done shortly, but so far it's looking pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, I'm gonna put the last of the bevel on it, and I'll sharpen it up a little bit, and then I'll mark out the shape of the handle that I want on one of my wood blocks. I think I'm going to go with, and to be honest, I don't remember what these are, but there was a bin of sample blocks. I know that there's out of these four, there's Purple Heart, which I think is this one right here. There's Coca-Cola, which I think is this dark one. And then the other two, I don't know, there's like a Bloodwood or something like that. A couple other things. Yeah, I think I'm still deciding. I'm going with one of these two. The dark one has, I'm going to be able to see it, a really nice shimmer on the polished side. The red one has kind of that burl sort of look to it. It's not quite, it's got knots in it and stuff, so it's not quite burl, but it's got some dimension to it. So I kind of want to use that one. I'm not sure. I think I might end up going with the dark one. Yeah, I think I'll go with the dark one. I don't know. I don't know this guy that well to know what he would prefer. So I don't know. This one looks like it'd be a much more beautiful handle, though. Maybe we should go with this one instead. I don't know. Anyways, so I also got this block of ebony. That'll be a pretty sweet knife handle in the future. Once I learn how to edit these, this is literally my first time ever making a video for YouTube. It'll be my first time looking at the YouTube interface to see where you even upload things. I don't know how this whole thing works, so it'll be my maiden voyage here. I also have a pretty nice Nikon camera that shoots, I believe, in 4K. And I have a tripod for that one, and it's great except for the fact that the microphone is garbage. If I'm this far away, you wouldn't be able to hear me as well as you can hear me on my phone. So I might in the future come back and do another knife video and then shoot it with that one and maybe dub over it just to make it cooler for you guys to see how knife making is done. I know there's 1,000 channels of people who make knives, but I kind of wanted to do it and put it out there. I also, I do everything. I do all sorts of stuff. There will be tons and tons of different kinds of videos coming. It's really not going to be like any specific kind of channel. I kind of just want to do like, oh, this is what I'm doing today. It's going to kind of be more like a blog, I suppose. But just on the days where I'm doing fun things that I think people are going to want to watch. Because most of the time I'm driving to work or I play Pokemon Go here and there. So maybe I'll do a video on that. I don't know. But we'll see. For now, back to grinding on this guy. Awesome. Okay, legit. This is my last belt. I have one more over there that's pretty fucking old looking. It's old looking, but the seam on this belt actually looks better than the other ones, so maybe this one will hold up a little better, but I'm expecting it not to. God. I'm so close to done. Like, shined up this edge. Just I'm going to polish it a little bit. The blade or the handle is going to cover up this much or so. I'm going to have a little point peeking out the back, and then this. So the middle here doesn't matter, but I want this to look nice. And then I got the back of the blade done, and I was just getting to right about here-ish, in the cutting edge area, and it just belt exploded right in my face. Glad I was wearing some safety glasses at the time. Can't say enough about shop safety. Anyways, gonna put this guy on there. Hopefully it lasts. In the middle of putting this belt on, and look what's going on already. That's so fun. Alright, seriously, I have to go find some super glue. I'm not losing another belt that fast. I mean, I didn't even get a chance to grind on it, so. Look in the house. It says poop. Look at the little puppy. Look at the little puppy. Alright. Found some. Let's hope it works. I have a feeling it's gonna just end up gluing this belt to the belt. But we'll see. Okay, so I got this belt on. I tried something different this time. The belt direction is this way, and it's supposed to go, this belt is supposed to go this way, around the back, around the front, around the back, like that. So it should be turning like this. I noticed that the seam on the back of these blades, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here or not, but back there, it sticks in, and then right here, there's a sharp piece of metal. I think they're just catching on that and shredding. So this time I put the belt on backwards, the way it's not supposed to go, and it worked great. So it felt kind of clunky. It was like every time the blade would hit the seam right here. But I think that this seam is still smoother than the seam in the back hitting this little notch of metal there. So I think in the future I'm going to run it like this and just see if that makes the belts last longer. They definitely did a good job from there on out. It's finished. The bevel is put on it. It is very sharp. And then I put a slight polish on it just to see if I liked the lines in the blade from the sandpaper, and I kind of do. This side it looks really nice actually. It needs to be cleaned up. There's still a little buffing compound in there, but once it's cleaned up I think it'll look fairly legit. And I'm gonna set my phone up so I can show you this, but she's super sharp. I mean, I just barely sharpened it at all, so when I put the final edge on it, I can't even imagine how much better it's going to be. In fact, if I can I hold this? Yeah. It is, in fact, sharp enough to shave with. It's just pretty comfortable shave, too. So, there's that. It is done, ready for its handles. I'm excited to not be grinding on it anymore. I am going to run... Let's see, sorry, I know I'm not looking right in the camera. I'm trying to see if you guys can see this. There's some striations in the blade there from the sandpaper as well. I think I'm going to take it to maybe some 200s and see if I can get it to polish up a little more. It will affect the outcome of the sharpness slightly, but it's probably not going to make that huge of a difference. We'll find out. But the next step is the handles. So I guess what I will do, man, did I decide what I was going to use? Was it this? No, I think, well, man, that side looks really nice. That would look pretty cool as a handle. I think I decided on this one though, so if I could make the handle right in the middle of that knot, man, that'd be cool. Nah, maybe not. I don't know. It's such a tough decision. I think we're gonna go for the dark stuff. I think that'll make a cooler handle overall. It'll be nice and... Oh God, I almost cut my finger off. Ooh. So it'd be some light here. I don't know. I think they'd look alright, yeah. I guess we can compare them. I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do in this video. Try not to cut my fingers off here. So that one, see, that one already looks better. Yeah, we're using this one. Okay. And now, kind of the easy part is just laying the blade on it and marking it out and calling it good. Ding. I need a pencil. A pencil. Just have a box over here. No. Damn. Oh, I know there's pencils in here. Bingo. Pencils. And that's how you sharpen a pencil. And we're going to turn on some lights so you guys can get a better view. If I can turn my camera around. We're going to turn the camera around. Alright, so now I have to decide whether I want... Actually, you know what? First we're going to sand this down a little bit. You already know. Well, I guess I got it somewhat sanded. I think this side is looking almost the best. I kind of like the green right there, but I really like that dark green right there. I think that's what I'm going to use right there. Luckily I don't have to do any whole big sanding. I can use my little garbage sander for the rest of it. So now I just gotta pull this off with the belt sander or the bandsaw on. I definitely called this a belt saw earlier, so yeah, apologize for that moment of dumbness, but yeah, pull this off, put the bandsaw on, and make our handles. That'll be fucking cool, right? Alright, here we go. We got the belt sander off and this neat little bandsaw on. This is actually pretty cool. Slide around and see before you need it. But yeah, I get to cut out the handle, sorry, and then cut it in half, and then we drill holes and we pin it, and then I glue it, and then in like 4 hours I can come back out and sand it all up till it looks beautiful, and it'll be done. I think I'm going to put a hole in the back here, because this, from, you kind of can see my line there, from here to here is going to be exposed. So I think I'm going to put a hole right there and then tie some paracord to it maybe. You can kind of see where I drew the blade starting over here, or the handle from here to here. It'll just be like a little, just something to put your hand around. I mean, really, it's not going to be too useful of a handle, but it'll add some flair, and it'll be something to put your hand on. So, all right, I'll get this cut out, and then I'll get it cut out and then cut in half, and then maybe pinned up, and then I'll come back and show you guys either that, or I'll just well, I'm pinning it up and drilling it or whatever, because I got my drill press is right there. So I can set it on the table across from it, my phone, and you'll be able to watch on. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully I can do that. I haven't tested it out yet. This is all flying by the seat of the pants here. So yeah, we'll get that done and I'll come back.